This is WFYI News Now. It's September 15th, and I'm Abriana Herron. On today's show, a new website allows Marion County residents to request free HIV test kits. Indiana food banks report growing concerns as food insecurity rises. And the inaugural TEDSports event in Indianapolis hopes to shape the future of sports.
We do not know what ripples will happen from this. What something 10 years from now that came out of TEDSports Indianapolis.
Those stories coming up, but first. A move to find families with children who are out past curfew is on hold for now at the City County Council. Jill Sheridan reports.
The public safety proposal made by Republican Councilor Michael Paul Hart came after a high-profile shooting involving youth over the summer. Hart says families would first receive a warning before any penalties are enforced.
So it's not like the intent is just go out there and throw out fines, but it's to make sure that there's something known that we deeply care about the safety of our children in our city, and we need to hold the parents accountable to do so.
Numerous council members spoke about the need for more parental and community involvement to reduce youth violence. Last month, the council enacted stricter curfew times for teens. The proposal may be revisited by the council. I'm Jill Sheridan.
The Marion County Public Health Department launched a new website where residents can request a free HIV test kit. As Ben Thorpe reports, the website is part of an effort to better understand the scope of HIV in Marion County.
Since 2021, Indianapolis has seen the number of new HIV cases within the city continue to rise. Health officials say they want residents to better understand their status so they can stop the spread. Using the new website, testindy.org, residents can request a kit so long as they are 17 years of age or older and haven't been tested in the last 90 days. Those tests can be taken in about 20 minutes at home, and residents can meet virtually with a Marion County health educator afterwards to discuss the results. I'm Ben Thorpe.
Indiana food banks report growing concerns as food insecurity reaches its highest level in a decade. A new nationwide study points to persistent challenges. 80% of those who responded are concerned about food cuts to food banks' funding and supplies.
We do all we can to close the gap of people needing more food and not having the resources to get it.
That's Jessica Murphy with Terre Haute Catholic Charities Food Bank. Murphy says her team responds by expanding outreach.
So we're going into some of our rural communities, some of our food deserts, and we're setting up mobile pantries.
The called Elevating Voices report is based on responses from people who directly experienced hunger. It was compiled with help from the group Feeding Indiana's Hungry. And for our final story today, the future of sports is being shaped at the inaugural TEDSports event in Indianapolis. That's what organizers of the global event hope. Samantha Horton reports hundreds of sports leaders and attendees gathered in the Circle City to discuss the latest in sports innovation.
The 3-day event immersed participants with speakers, panels, workshops, field trips, and more. It's a chance for attendees to connect and spark ideas for how they envision sports evolving in the coming years. Indiana Sports Corp President Patrick Talty helped organize the event. He says it's only fitting that Indianapolis hosts the event, as the city aims to become the global epicenter of sports.
We do not know what ripples will happen from this. What something 10 years from now that came out of TEDSports Indianapolis.
Featured speakers at the event included Basketball Hall of Famer Tamika Catchings, NCAA President Charlie Baker, and WWE World Champion and Chief Content Officer Paul Triple H. Levesque. I'm Samantha Horton.
And that's all for today's episode of WFYI News Now. Our podcast is produced by Zach Bundy, with support from the news team at WFYI and public media journalists across the state. Our news director is Sarah Neal-Estes. Kendall Antron produced our music, and I'm your host, Abriana Herron. If you like today's episode, remember to subscribe and share, and follow WFYI on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube to check in on our newsroom throughout the day. Thanks for listening. We'll be back tomorrow.